Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Natural Science class. We have come to the last part of the lesson, that is how are nutrients replenished in the soil. Did you ever see farmers spreading some manure or fertilizers in the fields and also in lawns, gardens? Why? What is the reason? Generally, plants need a lot of nutrients, which includes nitrogen, phosphorus, carbon, hydrogen, magnesium, potassium, manganese, and all these nutrients are available in the soil. What happens if all these are used up? The quantity of the nutrients gets reduced in the soil. So, the next crop, whichever is being cultivated in the field, may not get good enough nutrients, so that the farmers always replenish the nutrients. Whichever nutrients are used up, they will be again put back in the soil in order to make it available for the plant's growth. Now, they may spread in the form of manure or fertilizers or the chemicals which are synthesized in the laboratory, like potassium, nitrogen, phosphorus. These are all the essential nutrients required for the plant growth, and these are also spread in the fields in order to make the nutrients available for the plant's growth. Nitrogen is very essential for plants to make the proteins. And how do the plants get nitrogen? We have seen in our previous class that though there is a very good amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere, like about 78% of nitrogen is present in the atmosphere, along with 21% of oxygen and 1% of other gases, which includes 0.03% of carbon dioxide. But this 78% of nitrogen cannot be used up directly by the plants, how they can use carbon dioxide. So this nitrogen will have to be dissolved in the soil, then only it can be taken up through the roots. And now this nitrogen is dissolved in the soil by the help of nitrogen fixing bacteria, which are called rhizobium bacteria. And these bacteria lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants. Leguminous plants are symbionts, and these bacteria live in the spherical structures. What you see here, these spherical structures are root nodules, and the bacteria name is rhizobium. This lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants and fix the atmospheric nitrogen, absorbs the atmospheric nitrogen and dissolve it in the soil. And so the plants will able to absorb that dissolved nitrogen from the soil, and it is a help that the bacteria is doing to the plants. Now the plant also will be providing some nutrients, because the bacterium can't make their own nutrients, so they derive their nutrients from the plants, and also they get shelter in the root nodules of leguminous plants. You can observe clearly how the leguminous plants root nodules look over here. And this is the picture of rhizobium bacteria which lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants. Its full name is Rhizobium leguminosarum. Now these are the different varieties of plants which are called as the legumes or leguminous plants. Grams, peas and beans are termed as leguminous plants. They synthesize a very good quantity of protein because they have the symbiotic association with the rhizobium bacteria, and they are meant for providing proteins to us. We get a lot of proteinaceous materials from these leguminous plants. So that's what is about all replenishment of nutrients. And this is the end of the nutrition in plants lesson. And prepare all the question and answers given in the notes. Learn all the points which are given in the textbook thoroughly. All the best, children. Thank you.